Hi everyone. Today on hashtag Povember25, hosted by Priscilla at Release the Craft, and we are still on the Conqueror Worm. Well, not that we're still on it, we started it yesterday. And today is tears, and I told you yesterday that I had these black tears that I wanted to use. I cannot find them. I know I had a few left, and they are not in my bling box. So, again, I had to improvise. And I got my glossy accents and I made tears on these statues, and we're just going to put them together on these. Speaking of tears, you're not going to believe this one. Years back when I was a kid, there was this statue that went around. I kid you not. You're not going to believe this. Oh my God. And it would cry tears of blood. Yes, tears of blood. So my mother would have it used to go all over the place. And I realized my nail just came off. It came off a few minutes ago. And so I got to fix that. But before that, let's talk about this stupid statue, right? So I forget what she was called. But this very religious lady had her, and she would pass her along to all the households so that everyone would get a chance to be with the statue. And you would pray over the statue, and it was a creepy looking thing. And one day they were praying and everything, and they looked at the statue, and when they gave her to me, it looked like she was crying, right? Not blood, but it looked like tears. I'm like, the paint job on this thing must be really like freaky good, because it kind of did look like some tears were coming out, but I know that was the paint job around the eyes, right? And so I said, oh, well, is it going to start crying blood since I'm like this metal chick? And it never did. But they used to have this brochure that went with it. And it would tell you all about the tears of blood and everything. And I don't know if they got it from Medjugorje or what. I don't remember. I used to tell my mother, remember that stupid statue you used to have once a year come to the house? Oh my God. I think she believed it too. Creepy thing. Oh my God. I wish I had a picture of it. I'd show it. I don't have a picture of it. But it looked like the Mother Mary. I grew up in a Catholic household. Craziness. But that was my story on that. And it came back from PT not too long ago for my lymphedema, because I've had that for 38 years. And we're trying to get the swelling down so that I can get into a different type of stocking. And let me tell you, girls, my legs were up. The left leg was down and the right leg was up. I was kind of disgusted with that. Now, my left leg has always been not as bad. So when I was 10, I got this condition, and then when I was 14, it went into my left leg. So my left leg has always been better than the right. Well, when I went today to get measured, the left leg was way down, and the right leg was way up. And I was like, come on, because I'm in a wrap right now, and I can't stand it, right? So it's this compression wrap that wraps like this. It's the first time I've tried it. Before that, I was never in a wrap before. I was just in stockings. But because they were digging into me, which they're not supposed to do, we are trying to get them down some so that I can get into a custom stocking. Not just the ones off the shelf. So we're trying to do that. So in the meantime, we're trying to get the swelling down as much as it'll go down before we go into that stocking. That's the thought process here, is to get me down as much as they can. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna happen. And then I use this machine every month. It's like a pump, and it pumps up and down. Right, so they're getting me a new one, a fancy one. This one's way better than what I have now. It like massages it and everything. It does all these crazy things, where the one I have just like blows up each chamber and then releases and does it again. This one like does all things with your feet, and then your ankle, and then your feet, and then your leg, and it's like it mimics lymphatic massage. So it's a nifty pump, and I only have to pay $1,500 for the copay, so that's not bad, because it's like an $8,000 pump. And I didn't really think my insurance was going to cover it. I thought they would give me a problem, which I thought I was going to have to pay the whole thing. But no, I think they're covering it, surprisingly. And pumps have come a long way since I was a kid, because when I was a kid, I had what was called a Lymphopress. And that was nuts. You had each chamber, and you had the hoses, and you had to plug each hose into each chamber. It was crazy. There was 12 of them. And then it would go, and then it would pop, and then you'd have to put the thing back in. It was nuts, that thing. I hated it, right? So they've come a long way since then. Now they're all connected. You don't have to put anything together. It's already connected to the sleeve, and so you just have to put it on. So that's pretty. This is just gonna be a little different. I don't care. So that's pretty cool. It's less of a hassle. So I wear that every night for an hour. Sometimes I get restless leg during it, so my feet go all the way up. Go all the way up. It's quite a sight. I want to take the damn thing off, but I can't. I gotta wait for the hour. So I get a lot of restless leg. Hopefully not tonight when I use it, but we'll see. But I was hoping to be down again so that I could get the custom stocking soon, because these wraps are crazy. They're so crazy that Damien has to put them on me, because if I put it on, it's all lumpy and it's not good. Because I can't reach like he can, you know what I mean? I'm not at the same angle. So he can make it nice and smooth, and I can't. So he's been doing that every morning for me. So it's a big ordeal, because when I first started doing it, I had a lot of I couldn't do it. I got it on a Tuesday, and by Saturday, oh shoot, I'm talking and talking. I didn't put the thing on. By Saturday, I couldn't do it anymore. I'm like, I can't do this. And she said, oh, well, we'll put foam first and then the wrap. That way it's not digging into you. I'm like, great. So that's another step. So he's got this roll of foam that he's going to put on my leg first, then the wrap. Actually, if you must know, since I've been gabbing about it now, I have to put this long sock on first. Then I can put the sock on. I don't need him to do that for me. But then, oh, where'd that go? Why'd that fall off? Where'd that piece go? Oh, it's stuck to that. Okay. What was I saying? So, you suck. How about that? How about that? You suck. Well, I'm going to have to do it like this. So he puts the roll of foam and then the wraps. So we now call him the wrapper. It's ridiculous. And he doesn't say 2 words, but I feel bad because it's a big pain. And we have to get ready in the morning for work, you know, and it takes a lot of time. But we get it done. So I was hoping that this would kind of be the last week for it, because I was hoping I'd be down enough and she would just say, okay, you're good enough, you know, now we can get into the custom stocking. But no, not yet. So, I don't know, guys. We'll see. I just gotta tough it out, and, I just gotta tough it out a little bit longer and see. But in case anyone doesn't know and they're curious, lymphedema is, well, there's 2 kinds. There's primary and secondary. Primary is extremely rare. It's the kind I have. You're either born with it, you get it during puberty, or you get it, something offsets it, like a pregnancy. And secondary is when you've had cancer and you've had surgery, like a lot of people that have breast cancer surgery will get it in their arm, you know, like if they take the lymph nodes out. So basically, primary is, they don't know why, it's congenital, although no one else in my family has this. The lymph nodes in your legs, we have lymph nodes all over our body. And the lymph nodes carry the fluid all over. It's different than your circulatory system. It's the lymphatic system. So it's responsible for carrying the fluid throughout your body. And I have a decrease in my legs. Either that or it's probably decreased. They're probably not damaged because I never had a surgery. So that's in a case where they'd be damaged. So, the thinking is I don't have many there. So the fluid just pools down into my legs and into my toes and into my ankles. So my whole leg. So that's what it is. I'm very lucky that I have a mild case and I don't need surgery. Some people have legs big like this, right? I think they even call it like elephantitis. I don't have big legs like that. I got very lucky. But if you don't do your maintenance and you don't keep up with it, you could get it like that. So you have to, once you get it, compression is very important to prevent it from getting worse. It's never going to be cured. But the whole goal here is to prevent it from getting worse. Prevent any kind of infection. You really shouldn't wear flip-flops and things like that. So any kind of cut. You could easily get cellulitis, which is a leg infection. You don't want that. You could, people who get that risk getting their legs amputated if the infection doesn't go away. It could cause a lot of problems. So basically, I have to be very careful with that infection and all that. So that's what lymphedema is. And I guess I brought it up today because I had my PT. So that's what we have. Now that I said all that, this is what we have for tears. I'm upset that I couldn't find my black gem tears, but I don't know. So I think we need some words, and I'm going to see what I have here in my stash. I might not even find anything on here. In fact, I should get some words that Priscilla has in her kits because I like those words. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use these. These are kind of skinny anyway, and I kind of want something over here. So I think I'm going to use Priscilla's words for these. It's not done yet because obviously I have to do something there before I put it in the book. But that's what I have for tears. You can see those really good. Let me see if I could do that. Can't see those as good, but they are there. Yep, see. All right, so we're going to have to zhuzh these up another time. Definitely got to put something there. Something has to go there. So I think I'm going to look in Priscilla's, on Etsy, on Priscilla's, her Etsy page, and see what I can get. She's got tons of words that will go good with this. And that's it for today. So tomorrow on the Conqueror Worm, we will be doing the prompt wings. So that's tomorrow. So thanks for watching. Happy crafting, and I will see you all tomorrow with wings. Bye.